Hi, I'm Carrie, and here is On the Clock by Claire Baglin, a French writer, and her novel, really a novella, it's only 94 pages, is a piece of auto fiction describing her life one summer as working in a McDonald's type restaurant. It probably was a McDonald's, and told in alternating chapters with memories of her childhood in a working class family somewhere in northern France, Brittany, I think. It's pretty good. The praise in the back is a little funny because one of the reviewers, Publishers Weekly, describes it as a family living in poverty, which it is not, which shows you the background of prejudices. The reviewer working for Publishers Weekly, because both parents are working. They're not poor. What they are working class, maybe lower middle class. And the fact that they are not in more glamorous jobs betrays, I think, expectations of people, reviewers, and some readers about what kind of jobs, what kind of people are worth writing about. What's interesting about the novel is that it's about working class people, people who work for an hourly wage in jobs that are boring and devoid of any kind of glamour. But those are the jobs that the vast majority of the people in the world work in, not the creative industries or not as freelancers or anything like that. The story is told in two sort of interlocking narratives. One is Claire's life in McDonald's. I'll just call it McDonald's for convenience sake. And the drudgery and detail and persnicketyness of the managers and the corporation in that environment, dictating every minute and second of your working life, that keeps you busy all the time and leads to petty feuds and jealousies in the workplace. And then the rest of the novel, the other half, is sort of Claire's excuse me, impressionistic memories of holidays and daily life with her family, and some glances at what her father does. He's a maintenance electrician at a factory, and that's about it. So it's interesting as exposing people to what it's like in that kind of world, in that kind of work environment for both her father and her. But as I said, what makes it more interesting is that these kinds of lives, these kinds of jobs, are usually not trotted out for public view in the world of fiction. Though I should mention that French cinema does a fairly good job of talking about people who are working class. A couple of recent movies, À Plein Temps, which is about a woman, single mother, trying to get out of a dead-end job working as a chambermaid in a hotel, and one called 3 Days, 2 Nights, or is it 3 Nights, 2 Days? I can't remember. But a woman desperately trying to save her menial job in a very small factory. They're both intensely dramatic, intense films showing what you can do if you really invest yourself in the ambitions and troubles these people face working in these kinds of jobs. But as I said, it's a pretty good novel. On the Clock, not ground shaking, probably not as groundbreaking as some of the reviews on the back of it would have you believe. But if you haven't been exposed to any literature written from a working class, well, again, I shouldn't really say working class, but a lower sort of middle class, hourly wage perspective, it's a good place to start. Yeah. So, and my book, The Skeleton Palms, a noir thriller about a bunch of people who are not on an hourly wage, evil billionaires, who many of whom meet their just desserts. Wouldn't we all like to see that in this day and age? Thanks, bye.